How proud are you of him?
Super proud.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you tell me a moment that you can share that made you look at Harry in a different light, not negative, but as positive? Like, oh my God, wow, this is the man I married.
I think it's just there's so many stories, and what I'm proud of is like we've gone through tough times.
Mm-hmm.
We've gone through the tough times, but he always like stops, looks at what's going on, and goes back to his beliefs. And like we come out of it every single time.
Yeah.
And that's what it is. Like he's like, I guess like relentless. You know what I mean? Like takes no for an answer.
Yeah.
Things go wrong and he keeps pushing through. And that's great. Like he never gives up.
I love that. I love that. That's a beautiful answer.
Where I would have threw my hands up and be like, I'm done.
Well, I quit mentally a few times.
I quit. And he doesn't. Like I know he probably does mentally, but he comes out of it.
How proud are you of her? Oh, go ahead.
This last year was very difficult. You know, I had multiple surgeries. I think a lot of after effects of my bone marrow transplant. You know, I received high chemos that you don't receive unless you're getting a transplant. So, you know, I had my entire left side. First, I had my herniated disc. So the last 2 years, just been health issues, a domino effect. First, it was my back. Then I had an umbilical hernia repair on my stomach. So I was down for 2 months, saw that coming. In between that, I was getting hospitalized for diverticulitis.
What is that?
It's an infection on your intestine. It's a pocket. And when it becomes infected, if you don't check it, if it ruptures, you can go septic and die. So it's real serious. Or if they have to do the surgery when you're infected, you're getting a bag and that's where you're going to poop on the bag. So I kept getting hospitalized for that. Meanwhile, through that, you know, as realtors, we work through it all. Everyone's like, listen, you know, when you're selling a house, that's your biggest financial decision.
It's no joke.
So they want your time. So I worked through that entirely, through the hospitalizations. That the second one I didn't see coming. I didn't want to have my intestine removed. That was a major surgery. But when they went, they were like, oh, we're just going to remove part of this on the bottom and the top. You know, it was supposed to be a 3-hour surgery. I was in there for 8.5 hours. My whole left side was ruined. They had to pull from my right side of my intestine, pull it all the way over to the left side and staple it to my rectum. And she's trying to get in and she couldn't get in. And it was horrific.
Yeah, it was scary.
Oh my Lord. I can imagine.
The pain was unbearable. And I think my proudest moment of Liz is just handling everything while I was in the hospital.
Wow.
I was down. I was down last year a lot. I wasn't there mentally. I wanted to check out a lot. Like, yo, just take me, bro. Like, I fought my whole life. You know what I mean? Like, sometimes I get caught in this whirlwind, right? Like, I'm like, yo, I got sexually molested at 4, diagnosed with leukemia at 19, lost my brother at 23. I'm 42. I'm struggling with all these issues, these health issues. I still got to run the business. No one gives a shit that you have these going on. I don't care what anyone says. They don't.
Yeah.
And then it's the medical industry, like on top of that, which is like super difficult.
I was being misdiagnosed. I was being treated like, you know, like, oh, we don't see anything on the MRI. This guy's just here for pain meds. And it's like the surgeon, when he went in, he's like, bro, your entire left side is ruined. It didn't show on that. Wow. So like, you know, the healthcare system in our, I'm sorry to say it sucks.
Yeah, it sucks.
It sucks, bro. Not only that, like they know how to bill you right. They don't know how to diagnose you right. I was misdiagnosed with leukemia by like 5 different doctors. You know, by the time I figured things out, I was stage 4. Like they're like, we need to start chemo now, test your siblings, and you need to have a bone marrow transplant or you're gonna die. Period. So like there was PTSD from that stuff too that I share with my wife that like my whole life was fight or flight. That's why I'm so used to like, oh, let's just go, let's rock and roll. Like I'm learning to just like relax, take it easy.
Yeah.
I don't need to have all the answers. God knows what is best. I don't need to figure things out except do the next right thing and be as honest as possible. And, you know, my proudest moment is like with all the stuff that life threw at us in the last year, difficult clients, deals dying, health issues, hospitalizations. She just always was there for me. I felt like she was stronger than me because she's like, I feel like it's easier to be in a hospital on pain meds than to be at home, take care of the kids and deal with the clients. She was juggling everything. Like, you know, it was a circus, man.